been a while since you and I converse with each other, Lord, and I've slipped away from you, but you remain closer to me. I don't know what, when, where am I going, Lord? Decisions I've made lately is taking me down, down, down. I'm ready to come home. I need open arms, Lord. I wanna come home. Excel me in your arms, 'cause I will run to your heart, singing sweet praise, sweet worship. So I'm running. I'm running. Oh, take me, I'm open and willing to fall back in your arms. I lay down my burdens and weakness, the guilt I leave behind. It's time I trade my ashes in for your beauty, Lord, and give my heart transformed heart for a heart of flesh. This world of sin and death I gladly abandon, but time to confess, I'm a giving my and emotions. When you have sex with a person, you become emotionally attached to that person. And whoever they're sleeping with, you're connected to that person as well. You know, up until age 29.
I'm 29 years old and I'm still a virgin.
And that's so rare to find a man in his late 20s and that's still a virgin. So let me ask you this, James. Do you think that it's harder for a man to be celibate than, don't worry, we got Pastor Donnell here with you, than for a woman to be celibate?
I was pondering over this when you asked me before. It's different for everybody, you know, and just for every individual. But for me, I think it is harder because us men, we're more on the physical side, you know, of things. Like, you know, like what Juanita Bynum would say, that men, we're our projectors and women are receptors. So it's more of we're more on the physical side. Be like, man, I just, you know, like, you know, that big old D just come out, you know, and all those other different things. And, you know, it's just like we feel physically on a lot of things. And I believe that that there are more women that are waiting till marriage more than men are, you know, because us men, we just we want to get it. We want to get it. We're gonna do whatever it takes. Because us men, we're pursuers. You know, like we're the kind of guys that we're gonna come up to you hard. We're gonna, like, not hard, but like, hey, look here. Like this is what I want for real. Like I'm really, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get it. You know, and sometimes women like that. You know, they like
some women like that.
They like some strength now. And sometimes,
and some women, it's a big turn off. Like, boo, pump your brakes. I had a dude to tell me, and he was coming at me hard too. And I don't know, did I look poor or something? I don't know. So one of his lines was, I can pay all your bills. So, of course, I said, well, which one? Because I can pay utility if that's all you... our last question from Facebook kind of leads into that. And I want to ask Pastor Angel to answer this question.
Lord.
At what point in the relationship can you start discussing sex?
Okay.
Well, they ask if we're engaged, or if we're just really in a serious relationship and I know it's headed to marriage. At what point can we start talking about sex?
Well, to be honest with you, I think you could talk about sex, at any point in the relationship, because you're not engaged in it, and you also are adults. So I say you can talk about it, not from the perspective of, let's go, what do you like? Let's not that kind of talk, Don't go into that kind of imagining, because that would lead you, like he was saying, you're triggered, don't start. Well, my best fantasy, none of that. That's not the talk I'm talking about. What I mean is have healthy discussion about it, like, what's your perspective on sex? Do you feel we should wait, to a marriage? Those kinds of things, to understand where they are, because I think that's very important, because a lot of people they try not to do that, and next thing you know, you stumble into something because you never talked about, sex. So I think you need to talk about it. But I also think if you're in a committed relationship, like you said, it may be leading to marriage, or you're engaged. Again, those conversations should have been, kind of started, concerning sex. So then when you begin to talk about sex, like seriously, more in depth, like, even like talking about like what's your past experience with sex, because you want to know that, about your partner, and hopefully they're open and ready and able to share, in the right time they can share it, because they may have not had a good experience. Right. There are many tragic things, and that actually can hinder, just open communication. So, you want to make your way into that conversation about sex, what's your experience, especially if you're going to potentially marry this person. You need to know if they've been through trauma or whatnot. Because you love them. You want to know, not that it's going to change anything. You just need to know what you're walking into, how to love them well, how to be patient with them, and so on, right? So those kind of conversations are healthy, but I also think that the most in-depth conversations concerning sex and all that is when you start going through premarital counseling. Yeah. Because
rolling most high, no dank, catch a contact. I be everywhere the sun at. Tummy guns kicking from the gut, split life like a tummy gun. Split life from death, know what tummy bomb song say a sick, hurl red letter godson. And who am I but a dreadhead monster? Try to break bread with these men-led youngins. A minute sentence to living for sinners, deliver poetic justice from sentences I deliver. My composition is vicious, disposition consistent with the murder.